The pressure is on, but what I find interesting is that the president essentially is telling people through OMB Director Mick Mulvaney that if they don't get this done and voted through, that's it. They're moving on to tax reform. Do you really think, after Republicans have run on this 2010, 2012, 2014, I mean, all the way through, saying that they're going to repeal and replace, they will truly walk away from it if it doesn't pass today?
Well, I think you'd have people like members of the House Freedom Caucus and in the Senate like Mike Lee, Ted Cruz, Tom Cotton, and others pushing for an actual repeal of Obamacare if this fails. You know, the president's certainly pushing hard. You've got strong arming, I think, by the House leadership on the Republican side. But it's strikingly reminiscent, in my view, of the way that Democrats did this back when Obamacare passed the first time. Very little debate about it, no amendments, sort of the my way or the highway approach. You even had Representative Chris Collins say, in effect, we have to pass it to know what's in it. If Republicans were trying to mimic Democrats, they're doing a pretty good job of it.
I want to play a little bit more of what Congressman Collins had to say as well. Here's a little bit of how he boils this down.
This is the binary choice, which is why we have to put it on the floor. A no vote is a vote to keep Obamacare, which has imploded. I mean, what does that do for America?
Well, now, Steve, you know, you have others, including Senator Lindsey Graham, who, of course, is on the other side of the hill from this, a little bit more removed from the process at this point, who says, let it collapse.
Yeah, I mean, I think letting it collapse is a difficult proposition. It's not something that Republicans should be cheering. On the other hand, what Representative Collins said there is just not true. I mean, this is an arbitrary deadline. There's no reason that Republicans couldn't go back and craft something that's much more closely aligned with free market health care plans, and that would actually really repeal and replace Obamacare. I think that's what's striking to a lot of the conservative policymakers and certainly some of the conservatives I've talked to in Congress.